So if you're sitting here waiting for the Cowboys and Eagles game and you're thinking it's going to be a meaningless game tonight, but you're the superstitious type, let me drop something that I think you guys would want Dallas to win for this particular reason. Since 2000, the Dallas Cowboys, whenever they have won their final game of the season and they have clinched a spot in the playoffs, went on to win their first playoff game. When they lost their final game of the season, they have gone to lose their first playoff game. To go through all of them so you think that I'm, being crazy or something like that, right? 2003, we lost our final game of the season. I believe it was to the Saints, if I remember correctly. Then we lost to Carolina in the wild card round. 2006, lost to Detroit in week 17, lost to Seattle the following week. 2007, we lost to, I believe, the Washington football team, and it was a meaningless game, you know what I mean? But still, they lost, and then they lost their first playoff game versus the Giants in 2007. Go to 2009. They beat Philadelphia final game of the season, beat them the following week in the wild card round. Then you go to 2014. Beat Washington final game of the season, beat Detroit in their first wild card game. Then you go to 2016. 2016, lose to Philadelphia in the meaningless game. And what ended up happening was they lost in their first playoff game. And then finally, you had 2018. You beat the Giants in the final game of the season, and you won your first playoff game versus Seattle. So, to be determined with 2021, but I will say this, just keep an eye out. It's an interesting stat and a scary one, an anxious one at that.